I'm getting better. Yes, sir, Bob. What do we got here? We got him. Nikola Jokic. Yeah. That's the MVP. Wait a minute. Here's the better shot. There they go. Him and Jamal Murray. MVPs. This Bruce Brown telling the team, let's get it together or something. I'm not too sure. But here they are hosting the trophy. So they got something going on. They got something. Oh, yeah. I guess this leads into what we're talking about. So let's get to it.
A new champion has born. Yep. A new champion has born. A new champion is born.
Raise them up. Raise them up. Wake up, everybody. It's time to realize the Denver Nuggets are the NBA championship final champions in the year 2023. It has happened. It has come to fruition. It is done. The Denver Nuggets, got to give you a little history on them, was founded as the Denver Larks in 1967. They were the charter franchise of the old ABA, the old American Basketball Association. They changed the names to the Denver Rockets. You wonder where this is going. Don't worry about it. Before the first season. Then in 1974, they changed the name to the Nuggets. Not that it changed anything. They still lost. Yeah, they were losing. But, however, the Nuggets, they were participants in the ABA's last championship final. They lost that too. Okay, that was in 1976. They lost to the New York Nets, which was Dr. J in the New York Nets. And that was the last time, the very last time that the Denver Nuggets were in a final in the NBA until this year. 47 years ago.
And?
Wow. Well,
a win is a win.
Yeah, nearly half a century. Half a century.
Hey, quitters never win.
Winners never quit. So they've gone through 22 coaches, hundreds of players like Alex English, Pat Lever, David Thompson, Dan Issel, Dikembe Mutombo, Spencer Haywood, Allen Iverson, Carmelo Anthony, and Tim Hardaway, to name a few. But finally, they have arrived.
Wow, nice.
Wow.
Nice.
You can't beat that, can you? I mean, the Celtics aren't there. Here's a guy that wants. That's it, baby. That's it. Denver's done it. There's nothing to talk about there. Put the Nuggets in there. Let's face it. I mean, what can you say? I mean, go ahead. Give your synopsis on it, because your synopsis, even though I picked the Nuggets to win this one, actually was right.
You won this one, yeah. Unfortunately, I didn't
got this one.
I won the last few. I lost.
It just happened. See, winners never quit and quitters never win. See, I had to keep going at it till I won.
Looks like Jokic, that rolled ankle. He said, you know what? I can't go another game.
Yeah.
I got to get up. I got to get in here, and I got to just stand the pain and make this happen tonight, because when he was out, they was doing Murray was throwing the ball away, and they was doing all kinds of foolishness. Joker couldn't take it no more. He said, you know what? Put me back in, coach. Put me back in.
Put me back in, coach.
And not only did they win, but they won the championship. So they can rest for the rest of the summer.
They can roll it. It's amazing that their best player always seems to get hurt when they play the Heat. Isn't that amazing?
I wonder why.
NBA, Adam Silver. I wonder why the team's best player, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jason Tatum, Jokic, gets hurt when they play Miami? You think it has to do with Miami? It's the common denominator. You do know that, right? Miami is the common denominator in these players getting hurt. Maybe the shoving, the pushing, keeping them off balance, they're twisting their ankles, falling underneath them, which has happened twice with Kevin Love and Gabriel Vincent on Tatum and Antetokounmpo.
And Butler kicked out at him last night.
And Butler kicked out at him. Gabriel Vincent dived on the floor underneath somebody's legs. Luckily, this guy was athletic and just jumped over him. Jeez, you think you got to stop this? You think you can? You think you can call some fouls in the beginning of the game to establish you will foul a person out? You will actually foul a fool out in the NBA that deserves to go? Not joking.
But listen, not even foul
Gabriel Vincent.
And not even foul a person.
Lowry.
Hey, Clark, not even foul out a person, but foul out the whole team if you need to.
If you need to. Foul out the damn team.
The whole starting five.
Get this thing under control because it's just ridiculous and it's stupid. You know, it's like watching the WWE. You know it's going to happen. Yeah. Well, let's get down to some basics here. What do we got for stats for this thing? I mean, it was an exciting game as far as Nuggets go, but really it was not that exciting because it only went 94-89.
Yeah, and they really didn't play well.
No, just back and forth, clutching and grabbing and kicking and everything that Miami does. They play like Pat Riley used to play. I love Pat Riley, but Pat Riley had no talent. No talent to speak of whatsoever. And this is how he played. Clutching, grabbing, kicking, scratching, biting, clawing. Jeez.
By all means necessary. Which team you want to take?
I don't think this is necessary. It's just basketball.
Yeah.
We got to draw the line somewhere on this. When we start saying whatever is necessary, we got to draw the line somewhere on this thing. I don't know where to draw it, but I think I found the line. It has to do with the Pat Riley teams, whether it's the Knicks, whether it's the Heat, and the Lakers. They were thugs when they had Pat Riley's coach. Everyone wants to lie about it. I'm not going to lie. I refuse to toe the line.
World be free? Uh-oh.
No, World be free. No, he played 76ers. Pretty good dude. He
played with the Lakers. He played with the Lakers. When he ran up in the stands and wanted to beat up everybody.
We'll be free.
He changed his name to that. What's his name?
Wait. Oh, you talking about Ron Artest?
Artest, right?
Ron Artest. Well, yeah, they went out. Yeah, he was a thug. He should have been kicked out the league. What was this? What did he? World be free was another guy. What was this guy? What did he change his name to? Something. It was crazy, just like him.
It wasn't. Yep. He changed a few times.
Meta World Peace.
There we go. I know it was something with World Peace.
Meta World Peace. That was what his name was, or is, or used to be. Yeah, Meta World Peace. He's still crazy as a loon. That guy should have been on some. He should have been kicked out the league back from the Indiana days when he went into the stands after a fan, and they tolerated. I don't know. The NBA tolerates thuggism, and then they wonder why that their players turn out to carry guns and promote thuggism and act like fools. We won't even get into Paul Pierce's behavior over the weekend.
Oh God!
Oh gosh, 40-year-old guy still acting like he's 17.
I didn't even get the chance to watch the clip. What happened? Well, let's go through the stats first. We'll
go through the stats because we'll save that. We're going to have a final wrap up on Thursday, so we'll just save Paul Pierce for Thursday.
All right. Which team you want? Which team you want? The winner or the losers?
Give me the winners.
I'll take the losers. All right. So Miami went on down to Denver with their thuggish actions. And attempted to roll some ankles and cause some heartaches. However, I was wrong and he was right because I thought Miami would have pulled it out. One more game. We had Kevin Love, 14 minutes. 1 for 4 field goals, 1 of 3 3-pointers, and a total of 3 points. Mr. Jimmy Butler, 41 minutes, 5 of 18 shooting,
5 for 18.
2 for 5 on the 3-point line, and 9 of 11 of his foul shots for a big 21 point.
Yeah, 9 of 11. They sent him to the foul line. You think Jimmy Butler was a superstar or something?
Big time Bam Adebayo, 44 minutes, 9 of 20 shooting, no 3-pointers, 2 for 2 from the field from the foul line. He hit him 20 points.
Yeah, rewind that.
Gabe Vince gave him 22 minutes, 3 of 13 shooting, 0 for 4 from 3-point land. He didn't go to the foul line. He gave him
when he wasn't diving at people's legs.
Yeah, 6 points. 6 points.
when he wasn't diving at people's legs, I mean, okay.
Then my man Max Struss, 32 minutes, 5 of 12 shooting, 1 for 6 3-point land, 1 of 1 at the foul line for a big 12 points.
Matt Struess, Matt Struss, Matt Struess, Matt, whatever your name is.
Max.
He did not show up.
Caleb Martin, 32 minutes, 4 of 9, 0 for 4 3-pointers, 2 of 2 on the foul line. He gave him big 10 points. Kyle Lowry, 34 minutes, 4 for 13, 4 of 9, 3-point land, no foul shots for a big 12 points.
Kyle Lowry has a tendency to disappear in big games.
27 points from the bench, not enough. 89
not enough.
To a 94-point win. It wasn't even a high-scoring game.
No, now Kyle Lowry has a tendency to disappear in big games. There goes Struss, and there goes Mr.
He came in and hit some key shots. He did hit 4 3-pointers right when they needed it.
Yeah, he did.
But when he really needed it, he didn't have nothing else for him.
Right, he didn't have anything else. He's one of the higher paid players, which is another reason why Pat Riley should be fired. Is when Kyle Lowry should, is up there as a highly paid player in the NBA. I mean, give me a break. Give me a break. I love his hustle. Yeah, you gotta love the guy's hustle. Everybody wants hustle like that, but come on, that's terrible acumen. He's the 3rd highest paid player on that team, right?
Yep.
And I don't go over guys' salary, but if he's the 3rd best, come on, Kyle Lowry. Come on, Pat. What are you doing with the money? What are you doing with your time? You should be putting more time into this to finding good players and getting the good players there, instead of picking them up when they're hurt like Victor Oladipo or tossed out the door like Kyle Lowry, no longer wanted. You pick them up and pay. Gee, you must like this guy. His family, something. You know something about them. You just feel like giving away money. Kyle Lowry should be in the low 20s, so you can get another player in there. If 20 at all.
He's 28.
You can get somebody in there that can help.
Be in the teens.
Huh?
You got to be in the teens. He's in the 28. He's 28 million.
Well, I didn't want to mention it, but I just want to say he should be in the low 20s. Okay, so you can get a real good player in there to help Butler and Adebayo, so they don't have to flop and flap around. Okay, you're only going to go far with the Caleb Martins and the Kyle Lowrys and the Matt Struesses. They are not. Michael Porter Jr.'s, Jamal Murray's. They're not. You ain't got anybody in your team. Let's face it. They're bringing some horses in there. You're bringing. Well, anyway, let me get to the horses. The winners. We're not even going to put any more horns in this thing. You think we should? You throw a horn or something?
Throw a horn. They won.
All right. Let's give the trumpet player. Okay, one's enough. Let's get to. Yeah, they just went off on them. Okay, the Denver Nuggets. Now you got to take it with a grain of salt because there was lots of clutching and grabbing here. You'd swear you were watching some old time wrestling from the 1940s and 50s, where nobody's jumping off the top rope. There's nothing high flying. There's no elbow smashes. It's all Freddie Blassie clutching and grabbing and twisting and turning. Aaron Gordon played 29 minutes. 29 minutes. You got your 4 points. 4 points. That was it. A lot of clutching and grabbing going on. Michael Porter Jr., 34 minutes, 7 for 17. Woo, Michael Porter Jr., you're shooting like you think you're a star. You shot the ball 17 times, but you only made a couple of them because you only had 16 points. 16 points out of 17 shots. There's a negative in there somewhere. Nikola Jokic. Well, thank God for Nikola Jokic because 12 for 16 in 42 minutes for 28 points. Jamal Murray, well, up and down Jamal Murray, but 6 for 15. He didn't go too crazy trying to shoot the ball. 14 points. And Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Well, this is where you Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. This is when you know the Nuggets are going to win. He scored in double figures. When Kentavious Caldwell-Pope scores in double figures, it's a wrap. Could have known just by that. Well, he had 11 points. So your starting lineup had 4, 16, 28, 14, and 11. Not bad. They got 21 points from the bench. Yeah, just 28 points. Jeff Green, former Celtic, drafted him in the first round way back when. He was traded for Ray Allen. I think when it came down to it, Bruce Brown got him 10. Jeff Green got him 4. And Christian Braun got them 7. So not much of an exciting game other than the finale of the Denver Nuggets winning. But in between the clutching and the grabbing, and how many foul shots? Well, even when there wasn't any foul shots, it was just clutching and grabbing.
They threw up 23. Denver threw up 23, and Miami threw up 16. But there's a whole lot of fouls. They didn't call on Miami.
There's a whole lot of fouling. Yeah. It's tough to watch through. Adam Silver, get a clue. Get a clue. You bald-headed fool.
Hey, buddy. Slow
Wait.
down, buddy. Hey. Hey.
Oh, excuse us.
Hey.
Well, that's to separate him from us. So you don't have to be bald-headed and a fool.
Stand down,
you can just be bald-headed and not a fool. But Adam Silver.
We're not going to use those adjectives. We ain't going to use those adjectives. We'll stick with the pronouns because they...
Oh, you're right. Just stick with the pronouns.
Keep you strong. Keep you right.
Adam Silver, clean this crap up.
There you
got the power. You got referees out there. Give them some power to do something. And if you know, and you did this, and because you let LeBron talk to you ad infinitum, you got to stop this. You got to stop having separate rules for different players. I mean, of course, you can't treat them all the same, but come on. You know, start throwing some of these people out. Start throwing them out. Start calling fouls for them in the first quarter. If they continue, they should be fouled out by the first half. Send a message to the team. And if the team complains, give them a tech.
That's it. Check them out. Let's go.
Check them out.
Let's go.
Get some law and order back. And you know what? America's missing some law and order. Can we agree on that, Mr. James?
Let's go.
Let's show them basketball. Then maybe it'll permeate through the rest of America that we need some law and order, some discipline.
Police your players. Police your players.
Police your players. Show some love. Discipline is love.
There you go.
Love is discipline.
Must have.
Don't spare the rod.
The lack thereof will cause you much disruption. Destruction,
not just distress, but destruction. Okay. Denver, listen, they're going to give them a final shout out. Denver did win it all, and they did it in fashion. Should we give Miami some taps here?
Yeah, go and give some.
Yeah, let's give Miami some taps. Okay, let's show them some love. This is for Miami. Let's put up the Miami. What do we got? We got a Miami Heat thing. You throw that up there, and I'll throw the taps on.
Miami.
Well, just put up one of the players. That's good enough. We'll give them that. There they go. Nice season, though. He had a really good season. There's my guy there, the Godfather. Mr. Fulcher. Always got a smile on his face. I mean, he makes Pat look good because he has a smile on his face. So everyone thinks, not that bad. This Pat in young days, he was still Pat Riley. I should have a picture of him as a player grabbing or biting someone or something. He would be
We got
Dick
to work on our
Dastardly in
graphics.
wrestling, you know. He'd be giving some of the eye gouge. Eye gouging, ear biting, that would be Pat Riley. Really, that would be him. That would be it. So, Miami, you had a great season, though. We can't take that away. I can't take that away. I don't think anybody wants to take that away from you.
Yeah.
You surpassed everyone's expectations, especially when you were just the eighth seed and you just snuck in there by the skin of your fingernails, teeth, hair, whatever you might have the lack of. You got in there and you got it done. You made it all the way to the finals. But I'm hoping that something changes for Miami.
What's going on? You're freezing up.
Am I freezing? Okay. Sometimes I move too fast for my screen. Now. I've gotten quick in my old age. Something like that. Well, I'm going to tell you what happened with the Paul Pierce thing. Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett were doing their show in which they were talking about the NBA Finals, and Showtime gave them a platform with the audience in the studio where they're watching the game, and just get the interaction between two basketball players. The way they talk between each other, discussing plays, and just like Paul Pierce got kicked off a national some sports channel last year, 2 years ago, for strippers and marijuana. Okay, he shows up at this one and he's lit with something. Okay, and he's got to rent a girl.
Really?
Yes, got to rent a girl. Just
no.
Yeah. He just keeps going. So he's got to rent a girl there, and he's talking about this rent a girl, and he's trying to kiss her, and he's getting
on the show.
Yeah, getting belligerent sometimes, on some of the things that are being said, and everyone wants to give someone a pass. And I like Paul Pierce. I was one of his biggest backers, but you're going to see in this one that, there's even Stephen A. Smith, the town crybaby who's always, talking about giving somebody, they're being too hard on him because he's BLACK. Somebody's getting too harsh of a treatment. Even he came down on him, just because I think you have to be concerned that he gets the idea. I mean, Kevin Garnett was trying to get him to focus on the situation at hand, what they were supposed to be doing. And he was just ignoring. He was just like, I'm in my own bag.
Hey, let's listen to a little bit of it. Hang on.
Okay.
Turn it up. You know what I'm saying? Kevin. Hey, how you doing? Camille, nice to meet you. Formula One everywhere, ain't it? Formula One everywhere. This is my girlfriend for the day. They got a website that you can hire a girlfriend.
He's coked up, man.
And so I got a girlfriend.
Watch how he's doing his mouth. Look, watch how he's doing his mouth.
Yeah,
he's coked up.
Well, we can't say that online. I mean, that'll be between me and you. We could say that he might be doing some drug thing.
Let me get back in my lane.
Yeah.
Disregard the last comment. Disregard. We ain't trying
disregard that last comment, everybody. Let's just say that, and we want the best for you, Paul. I'm telling you, but we can't save you, buddy. You're gonna have to start saving yourself. You blew the job that you had with the nice. It was a nice gig, okay? You had a nice gig, and it became about strippers and weed. Strippers and weed, really?
He put a fork in that one, though. He's done after that. Twice they didn't give him the spotlight. He just can't handle it.
You're making $250, $500 a year just by showing up and saying, "How you doing? I'm Paul Pierce. How you doing? I'm Paul Pierce. How you doing? I think this guy is a great shooter. I think this guy is a great rebounder. I think this guy is a great dribbler. I think this team is going somewhere. I think this team is not going somewhere." You blew $500,000 a freaking year because it became about strippers and weed. How do we? Is that reality? I don't know if that's really. I don't know, man. Really? And is this where we gone? And there were people that backed you, who said, they were harsh with you, and bada boom, this was your freedom. Just your freedom, yeah, but not on their show.
Well, you're right. That was the wrong show, the wrong platform, because there are some platforms that he could do that. and people probably would watch it, but that just wasn't it.
Yeah.
And because you are a professional player, worker, person, does not mean that you are squared away in your personal life. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
oftentimes that will come out on the tail end because at this point he feels he got nothing to lose. He don't have to answer to the NBA. He don't have to answer to his teammates. He's his own player and he's playing just the way he wants to play, but it's not fitting the roles that they're giving him. Those are still professional roles. Carry yourself such as
you have a responsibility to. Who's your responsibility to, Paul? I'm gonna tell you who your responsibility
kids.
to.
Who watches you the most?
I'm gonna tell you something. There was a guy way back when named Jack Dempsey.
Uh-oh.
Jack Dempsey. You might remember that name. He was a heavyweight champion of the world back in the 1920s. And he says, a champion owes everything to his fans because without his fans, he would not be anywhere. Now, I'm not going to go say 100%, but I'm going to say at least 90% you owe. That job that you got, that you lost, you know what that was due to? The fans that you had, the people who believed in you, the people who thought well of you. They say, you know what, we can take Paul Pierce and put him on television because people think well of him. People like him. People look up to him. People identify in the sense that you're somebody they want to be, but they don't want to be some drunk guy pawing a woman. And he's not on television. That's the worst of us that we don't want to see. We wouldn't want to see that in us. That's not what we would want to see. If someone showed us that part of us, we would be embarrassed, and that's the way we feel about you now. So, from every, fall can come a rise, and the rise can be even better than the fall if you choose it to be.
Be your best you when everyone's watching. Be your best you when no one's watching.
Yeah, that's hard, but we've seen you at your worst. Well, probably not at your worst, but we've seen some pretty good things. I can tell you that you can rise from this. You can become even better and bigger than you ever were if you rise from this. If you start rising up and saying, I'm changing my act, I was wrong, I'm going to do better. Say that publicly to everyone out there. Try to make an effort, go to rehab, start getting this thing done. You'll find the heights get even higher for you because now you've been down.
Whatever's needed, rehab, counseling, talk to somebody.
Talk to somebody. Have some fun to talk to somebody, but you have to leave those things that are those euphoric addictions alone because they're just going to bring you down. That's just the way it is in life.
And talk to some of the, you got, you know what? And there's such a big circle of players that have lost everything and recovered. And there's a big circle of players that has lost nothing and just maintain after the NBA at retirement, doing what they need and still have a good time.
Still have a good time.
So we can't be youngsters all our lives, man. At some point, we got to be that adult that we used to look up to.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be adults. We're gonna have to manage our money. We're gonna have to do a better job of growing up and becoming the men that people look up to. That's what we, we intend to do as as we mature. We're already there. Paul, give us a call. We'll tell you how to do this. We'll tell you how to get this done. Okay, Paul? We'll tell you, listen, we're both, we're not multi-millionaires, but we have assets and things of that sort. And we've never actually played any games in the NBA. So we can tell you how to manage some of these things of growing older as men in society, in American society, and all the temptations that come with it. So the bigger the profile like you, it's going to be the bigger the temptation. We're still talking about the same thing, temptation. It's going to snatch and grab your butt if you don't watch out.
There we go. That's it.
That's it. Good luck, Denver. You are the champions of the NBA. There you go, the Denver Nuggets. Congratulations. Really, you guys put on a masterful show. You should be congratulated. Your team is so well put together, and they play clean. Well, there's no Joker didn't play the other Joker, but you play clean. Christian Braun.
Oh, good
There's
come
our
up,
guy
Christian.
Jeff Green. We
That's
should
the
put the
man
Celtics
right
uniform
there.
back on him.
That's the man.
There's the man, Jeff Green. You guys are unbelievable. And really, the NBA should be proud to have you guys as the champions. Good, clean bunch of guys who work together, who love each other, and got the job done. I can't think of anything better to represent the NBA than your team. Your team really exemplifies hard work, athletes that work together and try hard.
Just remember, off the court, be the professionals that you've been on court. We want to see you again next year.
We'll see you again. And off the court, stay out of the camera.
Yeah, stay away from cameras, man.
Stay away from the camera.
You are the champions, my friends.
Man, go on, get some singing in there. Go ahead. You're feeling good today.
Yeah, okay.
He's been jet setting around. He just made it back from Raleigh, Carolina. North Carolina, just as we came on the air. So he's feeling good.
You see, I've been up since 3 o'clock.
You did what?
I said, you see, I didn't go to sleep.
Your kid? Oh, yeah, but yeah. We didn't talk about that last time. I'll tell you what, we'll talk about that on Thursday. We're talking about that on Thursday. What happened last Thursday?
All right, man.
All right, man. Let me get cracking on some of these things that we're gonna get done. We're on some more platforms, so we're gonna see what's gonna happen here, and we're growing. Thank you so much for most of the growth. I don't think I could have continued it because it's a lot of things to go into this that people don't really understand. There's a lot of legwork that goes into this, and a lot of background work that goes into this. And Mr. James has helped me immensely. So he's been a big catalyst.
Thank you for having me. You thought of me.
We've been getting it done.
The little guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, get out there. Remember, you're the most important person in sports. Okay? And you're the most important person in your life and in everyone's life. And whatever happens with you has a ripple effect on everyone you know and love. So try to make it a good one. Get your prayers in. Pray for yourself. Pray for all your friends around you. Pray for the people that you don't even get along with. It can change a lot of things in life. I've seen it happen. So take care of yourselves. And with that, we will see you on Thursday to wrap up the NBA season. We'll go over the highs and lows. We should have a montage of some of the things we've said during the season. So that should be fun. So we'll get that going, and we'll have a nice time on Thursday. Anything else to add, Mr. James?
You said it all, brother. You said it all.
You know what? Just tell me to be quiet once in a while so you can speak.
No, we're good.
Get me out the way. I just need that gentle nudge. Gotcha.
We good.
All right, we're hitting off with this. There we go with the grunts. I like this little thing here because it's sounds like somebody's working hard, which is what we do. That's us. Ciao Bella.